Yes, we are back with the FA Cup final predictions. We got one very good match, two underrated teams, well, one underrated team coming up against a pretty established team throughout the years. Man City has been very good. They've won multiple titles, probably 4 titles in the past 5 years, so they've been fantastic. And on the other side we have Crystal Palace, who have really had a underdog story in this FA Cup. So yeah, it's Crystal Palace versus Man City. Let's get started with Crystal Palace. Now Crystal Palace have been doing fantastic in the FA Cup, because what can I say, in the quarterfinals they faced off against Fulham. I mean, wow. That game ended 3-0 between those two. I wouldn't say they really dominated that game, but they just took their chances. 29% possession, they won that game 3-0, so half of their shots went in. Eze scoring, Sarr scoring, and Nketiah scoring as well. But Fulham on the other side, they had a majority of the possession, 71% possession from them. They had more shots, but not more shots on target as well. But as I've said in my Premier League predictions video, Eze has been stepping up with the goals and assists recently. He's been very clutch when you need him with goals. And Mateta, I believe he is back in the lineup for Crystal Palace, so he potentially could be starting in the FA Cup final. Now moving into the semi-finals, Crystal Palace faced off against Aston Villa. Now personally, I fully discredited Crystal Palace. I thought Aston Villa were gonna win this game pretty comfortably, but wow, Crystal Palace just absolutely blew them away and they won 3-0 once again. Eze with a goal and 2 goals for Ismaila Sarr. Sarr has been a fantastic signing for them. He's been so good on the wing, getting goals, assists, probably one of Crystal Palace's best players this season. Once again, Crystal Palace not having a lot of possession, 29% possession. Once again, 4 shots on target, 3 of those went in. On the other side, Aston Villa had 16 shots overall, 5 shots on target, none of them went in. 71% possession. That's how good Crystal Palace did defensively, so very good. And their toughest match is going to be in this final. Man City, who have been pretty successful in the past few years in the Premier League and with overall competitions all around, but this season they have not been too good, although they're 3rd place in the table. Man City do have a chance here to end their season off with a trophy, same as Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace could potentially win probably their first trophy in quite a while here for this season and end it off on a high note. On to Man City. What can I say about Man City? They have been very good in this competition. In the quarterfinals, they played against Bournemouth. They won 2-1 and they absolutely dominated that side. 64% possession, 17 shots, 7 on target as well. Phenomenal. Erling Haaland on the score sheet. Unfortunately, he is out until the end of the season. He might be back for this game, I don't know, because I heard might be back in full training, so maybe we could see him back in this game. But Omar Marmoush has been a fantastic signing for Man City. He scored in this game against Bournemouth as well in their 2-1 win against them. But yeah, Man City, they've really picked up their form recently, just in the Premier League and FA Cup as well. And I mean, in the semi-finals they probably faced off a even tougher opponent, which is Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest have been so solid defensively. I would say in the Premier League they have been probably high up in the top 4 as well, but currently they are in 6th place. Nottingham Forest are, which they kind of dropped off in form, and Man City kind of took advantage of that, and Man City won that game 2-0. Rico Lewis scoring and Gvardiol as well. And Man City again just dominating this match with 67% possession, 6 shots on target, so almost half of them went in, and 14 shots overall. And whenever I watch this Man City team, just feels like they're playing a lot better football now compared to maybe a few months ago, because a few months ago they were kind of struggling defensively. Offensively they were still scoring goals, but defensively that was the main problem for them. So yeah, this final is going to be fantastic. We have Crystal Palace, who have really got pretty good results. They have had some tough opponents, same as Man City though. Like, what I'm going to see out of this game, in my opinion, we'll see Crystal Palace kind of defend in like a mid block, maybe a low block, and then we'll see Man City kind of controlling the game and holding most of the possession and just trying to play around that low block or mid block. It's usually what Man City do. They play the nice football and try to just pass it basically into the net, or if there's space they'll just literally fire it into the net. But Crystal Palace, I think they'll be pretty dangerous on the counter as well, especially with Eze. He could rip shots, he could get the free kicks off as well. Mateta most likely might be playing, if not Nketiah will be playing. And then we have Ismaila Sarr, who has been very, very good for Crystal Palace. So, I mean, Man City on the other side, they've been very good. Rico Lewis is doing pretty well, I think, defensively for Man City. They have Omar Marmoush in that team as well, who he's been an unbelievable signing as well for them. Like, he's been coming in clutch. De Bruyne, obviously we know how good he is with his assists. He could shoot from range. Rodri might be back for this game. I'm not sure, because apparently he is back in full training as well, but I don't think they will rush him into this game. My question is though, will we see Phil Foden starting in the lineup in this final? He has not had the best season. After winning like the player of the year last season, it's crazy. He's had kind of a drop off, if we're being honest. And obviously Haaland, maybe we might see Haaland if he is fit and fine to just play in a match. So we'll see what happens with this, but I see Man City winning this game 3-1 against Crystal Palace and lifting the FA Cup trophy. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below your prediction for this FA Cup final, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.